today is all about Bitcoin and ETH because they are the biggest in the market, and we can see what has been happening. And if you have been on this channel, I believe you should be making money because all what we've been saying has been coming to pass. 99.9%. You can go and check the previous video. If you've not watched it, go do that now so you can understand some things we've said on it, some information we've given out on it that we're not giving out on this episode. So you can go back and watch from episode 1 till this episode. You know, this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, and here we trade it, we do not gamble it. Hi guys, my name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim and welcome to Crypto Bin 101. This is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we don't gamble it. And I'm smiling today because if you had been following my trading signal on this show, you should be making a lot of money now because I told you where you should put your stop order and where you should put your buy order. So in case the market flip through that point, you will be in profit immediately. And exactly what I said, it's what is happening. I'm not a magician, it's just that I've studied the market for so long, like I used to say, and that's why I am giving you the gems for free. All you need to do to support the channel and to keep it moving is subscribe right now, like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you can always get the content, the information, the value from this show as we drop it immediately. I'm talking about the channel as well. We have reached 100 subscribers. Wow, I can't believe that in a short period of time we are now 100 subscribers. And like I told you, if one person, two person, three person, 4, 10, not to talk about 100 believe in what you're doing, definitely you're doing something right. And that's why I said this is going to be the biggest channel in Africa because we're giving value, good information, top chart analysis, fundamental news that you've never had anywhere before, and a lot of this will be coming to your view in a period of time. So subscribe, like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you can keep getting all this juicy content all the way. All right. Without further ado, let's dive into the charts immediately and see what's going on in the market. You can see right here, like we said yesterday, I told you if you watched the video yesterday or if you're one of our subscribers and if you're new, you're welcome to the show. This is the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show. Right here, I told you we're having a structure being formed, and over here I was like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I said we're waiting for market to do something like this, probably this point then drop. But now we have the market just move to this point, then we see the drop as I said it. And yesterday also I told you if you want to put your buy above here and put your sell below this point. You know, so now if you put your sell where I asked you to do it, take a shot where I asked you to take a shot as at yesterday, you should be in profit of about let me tell you, in profit of about 1,000 points. You understand? Then let's even say you've not closed your trade, you're still holding on to your short because we're still in short. We're just seeing structure being formed. You see, you are still on about 844 points. So if you have 10 Bitcoin, multiply by that. If you have 1 Bitcoin, see how much you're making. And even though you're trading 0.01 Bitcoin, you can see how much you would have been making in the market. You can see how valuable this show is and why we're giving you the top-notch signal and education and bringing what's best for you in the crypto space so you can always make money with us as we grow. So now what's going to happen next in the market? Let's quickly check it out and see. Let me remove all this thing so we don't have too much thing going on the screen so you can understand what is exactly going on in the market. And I'm happy for you guys that are making a lot of money right now following my signal, and also for all our viewers. So right now, having complete this this structure, you see, having complete this structure now, where we have our 1 2 3 4 5, you know, now we have our first yellow here. If you check our video, I told you you can go check our previous videos if you've not seen that. There are a lot of things we've talked on it also. I told you this is our first yellow, and probably we'll have our second yellow somewhere here, but it happened just around this point. Then we have the movement coming down. So now what's going on now in the market? What's going on in the market is we have the market pulled down to this point, and now I can say we're having our third yellow. So if you miss out on this trade, I told you, when you miss out on the trade, you don't need to be bitter. Rather, you need to be happy, because when you miss out, you're a winner. Either you miss out when the market is falling, or you miss out when the market is moving upward. Either ways, you are a winner. You don't need to be bitter about it, because, and I'll show you that now. I'm just deleting all these things out so you don't get confused with too many stuff on the screen. Okay, now you see what's happening here. Now we now have our first yellow, we have our second yellow. Now we're going to have our third yellow somewhere here, and I believe that's what's going on, because if we squeeze the chart in now, we can see there's a block order around this point, and I believe that's where the market is testing. But can you see over here, we have a block order for that 17,500 when the market did down earlier on. But there's something I want to show you quickly before I continue the charts analysis. Let's quickly go to 1 month, so where you need to understand what is really going on. You can see over here, when we zoom in this now, you can see we have the block order here. As I draw it out from the lower time frame, you can see it still makes sense even on the bigger time frame, on a higher time frame rather. So now you can see we having this thing like a block order that will make the market to continue falling down. You see, I'm talking about in a long time, not in a short time, to make the market continue falling down to this point. And that's why I told you it's possible Bitcoin goes to 10K thereabouts, and even down to 8,000 thereabout, because we have this one as, if we're looking at it now, we can see this one as, we see one squeeze here, and this we can see this is the distribution phase. Another squeeze right here, this could be our accumulation phase. Now we need to have the liquidation grab phase somewhere here before we see the market pull up back and probably go to the moon or go to thousands of dollars. A lot of people have been predicting for the past month. But on this channel, we don't tell you what's going to happen in 5 years or in 2 years or in 1 year. We tell you what's going to happen immediately. That's why we analyze the chart from a lower time frame, where you can see that, oh, I can be making money, and if it keeps going up, I continue making the money going up. If it turn around, we turn around with the market, because you need to follow the full step of the big boys, and the big boys are the big banks, the big investors that make the market move crazy, because they put a lot of money in the game. So now, possibility of breaking this point is now what we'll be looking for. We'll just be waiting to see if BTC is going to break this point. The moment we break this point, I know we should see a red C down to 12,000 to 9,800, or probably even 8,000 below. But I've said it on this show that we might see Bitcoin dip down to 10,000 or 8,000. So having said that, let's go back to our normal way of making money daily, so we don't get confused. This was just to show you that possibility of Bitcoin dipping down more is very possible, very, very possible. So when you are trading, always use your risk reward, so you don't have a problem, or you don't lose your assets, or you don't lose your portfolio in a game. So we'll see what's going to happen. If we're able to break this point down, then we should expect Bitcoin to drop a little bit more. But let's go back to the chart and continue our analysis like we normally do. So now we're having a rejection over here, which is nice, because since we broke this point, since the market broke out this point. I'm thinking we have something like this. We can have something like this coming down, probably we'll retest here this zone because we have other block here. Then we see the market deep down to the 17.5 or the block order, which is this zone, before we can now see if we'll be looking for a long short. But even with this point, we can make money here if the market is trying to reverse. But for you to know much about this, you need to stick to the channel, because we'll be updating you on how the market moves, so you don't get confused or you don't do mistake. But as it stands now, well, should I buy, should I sell? Yes, the market is still in bearish mode, still a sell. You see, still a sell. So now if we see a signal, we need to see a structure before it retests. We need to see a structure like this to test this point and probably continue coming down. Or we might just see a structure like this, then we see the market continue going down. So now if you miss the sell, you don't need to FOMO in. Just wait till we have a buy signal, then you can buy. You don't need to FOMO in. When we have a buy signal, we're going to bring the chart or the analysis to your face so you can understand, oh, I can buy now. It's falling, you need to be happy. Yes, you miss out, you've missed out. If you've been watching this channel, you wouldn't have missed out. But now it's not too late. You can still wait. Let us find a structure or a signal that says, okay, we can buy. Then we're going to take a buy. And guess what? You will be buying it for a lesser amount. So it's still a win. It's still a win for you and for anyone that still want to take part in the game. So that's that on BTC. We can see what the chart is doing. It's really nice seeing this thing I predicted. I really love it. You see, coming down, this is a lot of money, about 1,000 point drop from what I predicted. If you're trading with under $1, you would have made about $100. With $10, you know how much it is. Now trading 1 BTC, you can imagine how much you would have been making if you follow the analysis. So now we've seen the fall. We're just going to see some squeeze, but there's possibility we have our three, the third yellow around this point. Then the market continue, or we just have a small pullback, like this, you see. Then we see the market continue going down. So that's why I'm saying you don't need to rush into the market now. You just have to wait to have a buy signal, then you can buy, because we are in a bearish mode now. The market is dipping down, and this is the first time Bitcoin will drop to 19K zone in the last 2 months. So you can imagine that could trigger more sell-off in the nearest future. Like we have today, we have Thursday, and we have news coming up tomorrow and next tomorrow. So you need to watch out for that. So talking about BTC, I think this is the chart. For more in-depth about the chart, you need to stick to the channel. We're going to analyze it more and give you more insight into it. So subscribe, like, and share so you don't miss out, and turn on the notification bell so you can always get the gems about what's going on in the market. But right now, the market is moving nicely, and I believe if you follow this thing, you must have been making so much money around there, because we've said it on this channel that put your buy here and put your sell here, and now whoever does that is making a lot of money. All right, that's about BTC. Let's quickly check out what's going on with ETH USD. Remember yesterday I was telling you don't buy ETH here, let it falls, because it was the best time to short ETH yesterday. And you can see what I told you. Let me remove this so you can see that I told you yesterday don't buy ETH, short ETH, because it's the best time to short ETH. And what is happening, you can see ETH dropping crazy. You see, I'm just trying to remove all these things. They've been there since the previous analysis. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, so now you can see what's going on here. Let me delete this also. You can see what's going on here. I drew this yesterday saying this is the best time to short. I told you take your short around here yesterday that this is the best time to short ETH, that the market is going to drop down, and if we break here we're going to see more than, and you can see what's happening. The market is already dropping. So we might have something like this, then the market will continue like this and dipping down. So ETH is still in a sell mode. Like I told you, you need to stick to the channel. We're still going to throw more light into this chart so we can give you the depth and the most important information about what you should do, if you should sell, if you should buy, or you should just relax and wait. If you miss it, it's not a bad thing. Another chance is coming. Especially on this show, there is millions of chances for you to take trades, so you don't need to rush. If you miss a trade, wait, another buy signal will come. If you miss a short, wait, another short signal will come. Don't chase the market. Don't run after the market, because with that you're going to lose your money. So right now we can see, like what I said is happening on ETH as well, and I really love that, because I like to give value to people, and I like to say, or to put my money where my mouth is. Not like other channels where they're just confusing you, saying you go up, the next thing they tell you come down, they say you go up. No, on this channel we're going to tell you, if it's not right to take a trade, we'll tell you it's not right. If it's right to take a trade, we'll tell you wait till this point, take your trade. Wait till this point, take your buy. Do not rush. You don't have to rush if you want to make money. So why rushing? You need to be patient so you can make the best out of the market. So that's on ETH rather. ETH is dropping as I predicted, and like I told you, you need to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on all these signals again when we drop more content. So subscribe right now, like, share, and turn on the notification bell so you can keep getting this content as we drop it immediately. So today is all about Bitcoin. We can see even in the news, Bitcoin falls below 19K for the first time in 2 months, and you've seen that. Another news about Bitcoin then held. Ethereum merge will add a pressure to Bitcoin energy consumption. You understand? Because the Ethereum merge is now going to make only Bitcoin handling the proof of work kind of, and that might actually increase it. But I know Bitcoin is still the king. The moment it falls, others follow. And we can see some other news. Mainstream media on the merge, risky move or climate. Like I told you, the media will try to sell so much news about the merge. You need to be careful in the market. You don't need to rush yourself. Let the merge happen. Stick to this channel. We're going to tell you if Ethereum is a buy, if it's a sell, if it's just for you to watch and to have a perfect signal. This is not financial advice anyway. It's just an educational platform, but we've done our research. We're an expert in it. We've been in the game for some time, so we're giving you our advice or our own opinion. So you need to do your own research and make sure you use risk reward. If you don't know how to do that, you don't know how to place your trade, you don't know how to invest in trading or crypto, or you don't know how to trade at all, go to www.instacash.com right now, www.instacash.com, and apply for free training where we're going to assist you, or we're going to call you in batches to train you for education or for lessons about the crypto. Also, Bitcoin price falls under 19K as data shows pro trader avoid leverage longs. Yeah, definitely they have to do that, because when you see the market is going to fall, you wait for it to dip down. Then when you see a signal for buy, then you can buy, because that's when you're going to make a lot of money. So when you miss out, you don't need to be bitter. The market falls, it's fine. You miss out, you're still going to come in back and buy it at a lesser amount and make more money. Also, we have traders say Bitcoin price bounce is overdue after a massive BTC long positions appear. Yeah, like I told you, that's why when we see a signal for buy, we always follow the trend. Even though it's a short trend, we like to follow it so we can make the small amount. And you don't know, for making a small amount, the market might shoot up. So when you see a signal, you don't just overlook it. And that's why on this channel, we analyze the chart every day. We give you the news every day, fundamental news every day. We let you know what's going on. So the time that the market is going to go long and we're going to see that bullish movement again, we're not going to miss out. And that's why this channel is very, very important. Especially this show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast show, is very, very important, because over here, we trade it. We do not gamble it. So let's check another news making headline. We can see Bitcoin flat around 20K as volume and volatility plunge. It's all about Bitcoin today, So I think Bitcoin is just what everyone is talking about. It's trending because it's falling, and a lot of people are making money while some are liquidated. You can see how a lot of people are being wrecked. And why are being wrecked? Because they don't stick to the true channel like this, where we tell you buy at this point, sell at this point, or stay away from the market because it's not safe now. Because that's what we're doing on this channel. We are not just trying to do flashy things. We're trying to give value for your money, for good education about crypto investment and a lot of that. So let's quickly check. That's about the news. Let's check what's happening in the fundamental news today, because we need to know if the Bitcoin is still going to dip down more or we're going to see some safe haven. So today, right now, we're going to see some GDP, monetary policy reports, overnight rate, like we said, and tomorrow we're expecting RBA, we're expecting employment claim, ECB press. I think tomorrow we're having great news, and we need to be careful because that might help Bitcoin recover a bit or dip down more. So tomorrow we need to watch out for that. And on Friday also we're going to have employment change, talking about card employment change and card unemployment rate. All these are news we need to check out and make sure we stay tuned to this channel as we bring the best information to you. So let's quickly check the market cap, the market watch, so we can know how the market has been performing, talking about the overall cap. And we can see the market cap is now sitting on 938 billion and 886 billion. That's the volume that have been traded in the last 24 hours. And now we can see BTC dominance sitting at the same as yesterday, which is 38.3%, because BTC drop, others to follow. And Bitcoin is trading at 18,778 as I'm speaking to you. 7% drop in the last 7 days, 5% drop in the last 24 hours, and it's been trying to consolidate, appreciating about 0.03 in the last 1 hour. ETH has been dropping about 4% in the last 7 days, 8% in the last 24 hours, or that's big, and 0.2% appreciation in the last 1 hour. And you can see some other coins are dropping while some other coins are making waves. So I think that's just what we're going to see today. Let's quickly check the coins that are happening, that are doing under 100, because today is all about Bitcoin and ETH because they are the biggest in the market, and we can see what has been happening. And if you have been on this channel, I believe you should be making money, because all what we've been saying has been coming to pass. 99.9%. You can go and check the previous video. If you've not watched it, go do that now so you can understand some things we've said on it, some information we've given out on it that we're not giving out on this episode. So you can go back and watch from episode 1 till this episode. This is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, and here we trade it, we do not gamble it. Trust me, trade it, don't gamble it. So now we can see Airweave at $9. We can see XDC network at 102. We can see Celsius are appreciated about 16% in the last 7 days. Oh, that's great, because I told you they said they're trying to bring some customer back to make some withdrawal, selected customers. So maybe with time they're still going to reach out to other people. We all know what happened to Celsius. If you don't know what happened to them, go back to our previous video and check it out. So a lot of token, Gateway on 105 and Oasis Network on 108 now. So that's on the market watch. Let's quickly check let's quickly check what's trending. ETH Classic is trending, Ethereum is trending, PancakeSwap is trending, same as what is trending yesterday, but you can see all of them in red because the crypto market is in bear market. But it is in bear market, you're still going to see some movement upward to scale some profit, then continue coming down. Stick to the channel to know more about that. So let's quickly check the fear and greed out. We can see the fear and greed is now on 24, which is still extreme fear. And that's what I tell you, when you miss out the 4, you need to bargain more, because the more you buy, maybe using DCA or following the chart analysis or following a strategy, the more you buy at cheaper rate, the more coin you're going to have. And by the time you have that movement upward, you're going to make a lot of money. But you need to use your risk reward, because Bitcoin might still fall to 8K, 10K, 12K, who knows? So you just need to follow the chart as it's happening. So now the fear and greed is sitting on 24. which that's great. And we can see, if you've not subscribed to our channel, go do that. Whoa, we're on 100 subscribers, and this is a milestone for a channel that just started some weeks ago. Barely 1 month and we're on 100 subscribers. Now imagine what we're going to do in 3 months, in 6 months, in 1 year, and in years to come. That's why I tell you, this show is here to stay, and this is going to be the biggest channel in the world, if not out of Africa. And I promise you that, because all what we care about here is giving you value, good information, all what you need to know about crypto, NFT, metaverse, investment, and trading in general. So if you've not subscribed, please do that right now. Subscribe to the channel, like, share with family and friends, with friends of friends, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get the information as we drop it immediately. And we can't forget our sponsors, Instacash FX. Thanks for sponsoring the show. If you want to sell your Bitcoin or buy your Bitcoin, you can reach out to them on their WhatsApp. You can go to their handles. You can go to the website and make orders, and they pay you immediately. And if you want to learn how to trade as well, you can apply for free training on it, and they call you in batches and they train you, and you might even be funded free of charge to start your own trading platform. So shout out to Instacash for all the good work and for sponsoring this show, for being with us from the start of this journey. So that's that on ETH. Like I say, ETH is still dropping, still a sell. Stick to the channel to know if there's a turn in the market. And BTC, as you know, BTC is bleeding. BTC is bleeding. We have our third yellow. We are looking for our probably fourth yellow. Then we have the market shoot down. To know much about this, stick to the channel, like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I think that's what I have for you today. If you've not subscribed, please do that right now. We're on 100 subscribers, and I'm so proud of that. Shout out to the team, shout out to the management that have been pushing this show, and I believe we're gonna do more numbers in the nearest future. I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, and today has been about the Bitcoin. And like I told you, if you've been following this channel, you should be making money. And it's not financial advice by any way. We're just trying to give our own opinion, do your own research, use risk management so you can secure your portfolio, your investment, and lots more. Until I catch you tomorrow on another fantastic and beautiful show, please stay out of trouble, use your risk reward, stick to the channel, and trade it, don't gamble it. Like I say, trade it, do not gamble it. Have a wonderful time. Peace.